Greetings, people of the world! Matthew back with you here at Novara Autism for the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. It is day 61 of 75 for EDSS here in the Realm Reborn, and yesterday we made our way over here to Camp Dragonhead into continuing the pursuit of trying to find information about the missing airship here in Kerthus. And we're also taking the opportunity to take care of some of the side quests in order to build up the experience because it's going to be extremely important for continuing to advance the storyline. So, since there are a few other challenges that we could do while we're here in Camp Dragonhead, we're going to continue to do those before we get back to the main quest. So, let's make our way outside, because there's nothing further in this building to do. We accomplished all the quests that were available in this particular building, so now let's change over. I'm going to go over to the merchant first and get my equipment repaired before we continue. I'm going to repair gear and see if there's anything better for me. And we will not worry about that. So let's first of all speak with the merchant, see if he has anything better. Okay, I have the best weapon that I could have right now. What about armor? Well, there is level 38 armor, but I'm not able to equip it yet because I'm not yet at level 38, so I'm going to hold off for a moment. Okay. The level 37 gloves, they are not stronger than what I currently have, so we won't need to worry about that. Okay, so it looks like for right now I can only take a helmet and boots once I get to level 38. So, we're going to continue on then. Armed with the information that I require. Let's see. Okay, yeah, there's our guy. Yeah, I had a feeling, do I want to look up? And yeah, I did. So yeah, that's a lot of artillery. And this must be the man who looks over it, Belmont. And once you know it, today is actually, on the day I'm recording this, the day of the Preakness, which is the last leg of the horse-racing Triple Crown. And of course, California Chrome is the favorite to possibly pull off the Triple Crown. But of course, in the number of recent years, there have been a lot of close calls and unfortunate crashes and burns at the Preakness, so not a lot of people getting their hopes up, but hey, if California Chrome can do what a lot of others have not, well, all the more power to him. So, let's take on Belmont's level 37 challenge entitled Too Many Enemies. Sharp of eyes and broad of smile, Belmont is a hard man to resist when he has a request, and he appears to have one now. Well met, brother in Jajarie. I'm a self-sold myself, but I doubt this lot here rates that any higher than adventurers. But I can't complain, I have 3 squares and clean straw enough to sleep in, even if I'm well all day for it. Anirud, I thought I'd share some of the work with you today. A wagon bound for Horseforton broke its wheel shaft on the way, and sent word they'd be half a day late. Ain't showed up yet. They're on the east road. Those legs of yours won't find it too far. I've got my own donkey work to see to, but we'll have a mug of something when you return. So, we want to go where he recommended, which is to the east. And it's actually going to be right next to a crevasse. So, off we go. Off we go, since it's not going to be that far this time around. And yeah, it's all white out this afternoon. Or this morning, whatever time of day it's supposed to be. Nonetheless, we get to go on over and see if we can possibly pull this off. Yeah, too many enemies. Well, there certainly are too many enemies if they were able to tip this wagon over. Let's just hope that if there are people around it, and looks like they are, we're going to need to do our best to protect them. Here we go. Take on the 2 Ixali that come out to play. At least only one's attacking me right now. And now here comes the second. I will not let you overpower me. It is rather I who will overpower you. Alright, 1 down. And out for his friend. I don't imagine it'll take long to beat these 2 up. It's been pretty straightforward thus far. And he's gone. And there we go. So now, we have to notify Belmont that unfortunately these 2 people, I guess, did not pull through. Slaughtered by the Exile, unfortunately, by the looks of it. So back up over the hill and back over to Belmont. So yeah, the Preakness is only no, wait a minute. The Preakness was 3 weeks ago in Baltimore. Why am I calling the event at Belmont the Preakness? Was it actually called the Belmont? I don't know actually. And now if I can just remember where this guy is. My memory is failing me. Yeah, he's on this side. Yeah, there's there's where the artillery was. Right over here. Yeah, find the artillery and you'll find Belmont. Alright. You made good time. What news? Ixal? Got 'em all, huh? Poor souls. I tell you, the high and mighty around these parts don't even see in black and white. They see in dragon and not dragon. You know what I speak. All manner of nasties that don't breathe fire kill just as many men, but that's neither here nor there for them. Ain't nothing to me either, I suppose. This place, not enough men, not enough arms, and cold enough to make a man piece ice. Never actually seen it happen, but I prefer that it remain that way. I tell you, coming west to offer my services was mayhap less wise than I thought. This is a shield that even a bowl of Montoy soup won't cure. To be in Gridania again. Well, we'll eventually go back there, but not as of yet. So yeah, we now get the opportunity to obtain high potions of various status increasers. So let's take the strength high potion. I'll never use it, but hey, it's worth it just to take it. So let's take Belmont's next challenge, level 37, entitled The Forest for the Trees. Belmont affects a sellsword's cynicism, but the god's quiver in him dies hard. So urgently does he seek a scout that he will hire one himself. I hear from Gridania, same as you. Fighting Ixal is what we do there, but I'm sure didn't expect to see them in these mountains. I know those shite bells, and they're up to something. It's nothing I can go to my employer with, it's just a feeling. But whenever I've got this feeling in the Troll's Wood, and got nothing done, something bad beat us on the arse. I've not had a moment to spare, and the feeling grows stronger. It ill becomes a sad soul to part with his own gill in this manner, but will you enter the Ixali lair to the east and see if there are any clues to be found? Oh, it actually was perfect timing that my chocobo went away, and I didn't know that Carrie Fisher was here. Well, that's my chocobo again. For yeah, his services are still badly needed. So yeah, it looks like we're going now to the place that I was referring to before, that one Ixali village, that one Ixali settlement that I was telling you about yesterday, that was proving to be one of the more difficult challenges I've had to face here in the Realm Reborn. Definitely not for the faint of heart, this one. So, we're gonna make our way around the crevasse, of course, because we don't want to fall in there. Run along the threshold between level 37 enemies and level 48. And so yeah, this is where we want to come to. This is where we're gonna have to deal with the Ixali straight up whether we want it or not. So I know we can find drop lumber here, but I also know that there's more of it. Alright, so yeah, here's where the concern is. Yeah, attack please, thank you. As you can see, we get overwhelmed in a hurry. It is very easy to get overwhelmed by the enemies here in this place. And you have to get rid of them right away, because if you don't, you will not complete the challenge. Alright, now it's your turn. And my chocobo is almost dead. And soon it will be made official, in fact it is. And I still took damage from the special ability. Bring out my chocobo again. Right, yeah, get back on it there, Ansa. We have to keep going on this. Right to the bitter end, no matter what. This shows you just how difficult this challenge is. Because I am struggling with it. And of course, then there's also the matter of getting out in one piece. that also is no easy task. Alright, so let's get an opportunity to regenerate, but of course these things aren't going to be gone long. As you can see, the Fear Caller is still on patrol. So there's no question we're going to have to cross paths with him, more than likely. Alright, my HP is closer to max. Alright, here comes the Bound Wing. So let's take him out now. Get him out of the equation. Now this is one of those instances where you really have to keep yourself protected and you have to work quickly, because if you don't, you're not going to make it. These Exiles show no mercy to you at all. Alright, so we pulled out, we survived, we got all the necessary enemies defeated, and now we can get out of here. Oh, that's not good. Damn. That is not good at all. Yeah, it's stopped with heavy again. Oh boy. And this is why I hate this particular challenge. Because, yeah, I've been reduced to a freaking crawl. It only lasts for 5 more seconds, and thankfully the Exal is not pursuing me. And heavy is lifted off of me, and we can continue. But yeah, you get that happen to you in the midst of fighting 4 at once, and you are in some real trouble. You will definitely find yourself in real trouble against that situation. Well, we got a level 37 Fate here. Are the people going to take it on? And it looks like they are, so yeah, let's go ahead and throw ourselves into the fray. Now we're going to give these guys a hand. Might as well, because it's been such a long time since I've taken a Fate. It's been way too long since I've taken on a Fate. And yeah, these things are just absolutely overwhelming the screen. Stay out of the way of the special ability. Get over here. Get over here, you ugly. And look at all the chocobos helping out, too. Everyone's got their chocobo out for this one. Come on, let's pick a fresh one to beat up. Let's pick a fresh one to fight against, and we should be fine. Of course, it'll also help if I'm pressing my buttons in the correct order. So yeah, I definitely need to change that. And this thing is running away from me. In fact, I've lost sight of it. It's still saying it's not in range. Come on. Well, at least it's dead. Thank goodness for that. Yeah, these things are just on the loose. They're just running all over the place. They're just all over, and you can't. It's so easy to lose sight of the one you're fighting. It's just so easy for that to happen. Get back over here now. Oh no! Oh! Oh, what a save! I just saved myself from falling. That I will very much accept. Come on, beat this one up, please. Ugh! Not that, not that. Okay, we're past halfway. Now your turn. And we gotta keep ourselves alive. And once again, running away, getting lost in the shuffle is a perfect opportunity for one of its own to get a special ability attack on you and give you some significant damage cast. This is definitely one of the more foreboding challenges because it's so chaotic and such a frenzy. It's such a frenzy pace, and you have to be able to keep yourself alive while also being able to maintain a focus on the target that you want to kill. Yeah, I mean, look at this. Look at all the electricity they're shooting at me. All the electric felicitation that they're sending my direction. Yeah, there again, an instance where if I kept following, I would have got myself killed. And that would not have been good. Yeah, as much as attention as you need to keep on these things, you also have to need to keep an attention on the ground. so that you're not blindly running into oblivion. And this is one of the few instances where the draw move, where the auto lock ability actually works in my favor instead of against me. Go down and die. Whoa! Well, it doesn't matter, we won. The challenge is over, we win. Ugh. Yeah, you saw just how chaotic that fate can be. That was a clear demonstration of proof of that. But thankfully, myself and my Chocobo made it out in one piece. So now, back to where we were before. Belmont. What news, brother? What is it that you carry? Well, this. This is block you from the North Shroud, unknown on Kelthas. The Ixal make it of living blinds and walls. But the U being slow to grow, why would they bother to cut it down and convey it west? Unless the Ixal mean to stay here. This is the beginning of a settlement. While the Ishgardians are busy themselves with dragons, the Birdmen are stealing this patch of Kelsets from right under their noses. I tell you, unless the Holy See acts now, the Ixal will rapidly gain a foothold in this area. That means more war, and though that means more work for the likes of me, I have enough as is. Well, hopefully we're able to help you out to some extent, Belmont, but it looks like you have another challenge for us. Level 37 entitled Stand and Quiver. Belmont requires your service, and his air of command is hard to resist. The Ixal are moving into Kelthas in a lasting way. It's no small task to bring those logs from the 12th world this far west. They must be using their Kelsa balloons, those shatbirds. Even their supplies have wings, and what comes out of the balloon goes into the ground of Kelthas. We need to hit them now before their settlement gets bigger. The Ishgardians won't give us swag till it's too late. I need my own people. Take this letter to Reprobrat named Isal Droll. We fought together in the Quiver once. His legacy's garrison the Falgold Float. I fight not for Ishgard in this matter, but if they want to consider it a debt, fine by me. It's good to me that the Ixal are waltzing into Kelthas right under my nose. And so, let's go ahead and warp back to Falgold Float. So, temporary leave from Kelthas and going back to the North Shroud. And of course we get to take our Chocobo with us. But yeah, that was definitely a crazy, insane fate right there. Just a whole slew of mess of Thrustavis. Just absolutely swarming everyone. Of course, since they were moving around so much, it was easy to get yourself possibly killed. So yeah, right now it's raining in the North Shroud. Let's go ahead and speak to the man we need to speak to, Isaldroal. Damn and blast, that hurts. I hate being wounded worse than being dead. They call me the ram that batters, not the battered sheep. Edie, eh? Well, state your business. Well, we have this for you. A letter from me? From Belmont? Well, well. I tell you, how the best tactics offer the White Rams ever had can suffer a Mullen sellsword. That one I'll never understand. The roads haven't rusted that bucket of his. He says the shitebirds are moving into Kelthas, that's good enough. We White Rams or the Ixal pain. Tell him whatever we can do, just name it. And so, that challenge is finished. And since we're gonna have to help him with the next challenge, let's go ahead and take his 37 entitled Tit for Tat. A wounded animal is a dangerous animal, and the White Ram convalescing in Falgold Float fits the bill. Whatever Isildral has in mind, best to say yes. Damn and blast, that hurts. Damn me for being callous about those Ixal. Blast them for slicing me up like a side of fish. Here now, before you go all the way back to Kelthas, why not stretch your legs a little? Get those Ixali wild talents for me. They have the look of newcomers to this area. That means they won't stray far from where I saw them. The Gelmore ruins. Look for fresh kill. Something big. So, what we need to do is find an antelope carcass, and then slay any Ixali that come our way. So into the driving rain we go. And when it's just, well, it's actually not that far. All we need to do is just leave the settlement and then hang left. And so that's exactly what we shall do. Doing so, however, means going into territory where there will be feral tree ants, among other things. So while we're here, since these dryads are on my hunting log, and this is for the Lancers Guild, let's go ahead and beat them up. And of course, screen lag, because these things are so huge. These things are so freaking enormous that they take up pretty much the entire screen. Alright, you're gone. You're gone. Now, let's go ahead and get ourselves another one. I believe we need 3. No, we need 4. 4 it is then. Which means copious amounts of incessive screen lag. And hey, if it helps us actually complete the fate for these people that were doing it, so be it. Man, these tree ants, these dryads can really hurt ya. Alright, that one's dead. Oh look at all the level 45 enemies around. Yeah, we'll do our best to stay away from those guys. But yeah, right now our main priority is to clear out some space. So, if all goes well, clear out. And if all goes well, we'll be fine. And should be dead. Yep, there it is. No doubt. Is there one more? Look for one more. Well, there's 2 over here. So let's get the fresh one. Well, let's wait first. And now we'll go. Where's the fresh one going? Let's stop moving. Crap. Why is my attack not being recognized? Jeez. And the worst thing about this is that I doubt I'll get credited. I mean, all I'm really doing in essence is just helping out with the fate, but that's pretty much it. So you know what? Since we are not going to be able to get any clearance until this great oak is dead, let's go ahead and just help finish it off. And hopefully survive in the process. Good thing I have a chocobo that's also doubling as a healer. Alright, we killed it. It's gone. Okay, so now let's find ourselves a 4th dryad. Because yeah, the incessant amount of screen lag is driving me nuts. Alright, here's a fresh one that no one's taking. So let's go ahead and beat... Oh! I think that some Lanza got killed off during that melee. But thankfully, thanks to how this game works, he's allowed to come right back into the fray without having to wait. No grace period, no recovery period whatsoever required. Alright, it's dead. Alright, so that clears that off the log, and we get 15,000 experience points. So, as it stands right now, on the hunting log for the Lancers Guild, that's 7 down. On what's left are a pair of enemies in Eorzea, and also 2 sets of enemies back in Kerthus, and there's also one in Thanalan. So, yeah, they're spread out quite a bit. But now that we finally have some clear room, let's go ahead and inspect the carcass, for first of all. And we should see the XIV. Here you are. And it's on. It is so on. I am going to beat the crap out of you whether you like it or not. Just because I can. And will. Ah, crap, I got stunned. I got stunned and that's not good. There's more wild XIV. Damn. Other than that, these things are moving. I want to focus on the XIV that's my target, not someone else's. But it looks like we've been thrust into fighting it. We have to help this guy out, apparently. Because it looks like we're taking on the same task. So we're going to have to help each other here. Now let's focus on the one I'm supposed to beat up. Let's get you out of the way so that I'm not being bothered anymore. Alright, there it goes. Yeah, so Jadis Blackstar, thank you for your help. And I'm also glad I was able to help you in turn. Back to it. So, running back down over into Fulgor Float. So let's see if Isodrol is able to get a more definitive solution on what the heck is going on with the Ixali and Kerthus. If it helps us out at all. Alright, Isodrol. Oh, no, not you. You're the one I want to speak to. Did me a good turn, did you? Much appreciated, Edie. I'll be paying their friends a visit when I'm back on my feet. Still, Molcott's gonna tear me a new one for letting the Wild Talons get a jump on me. This way I can at least tell her the birds didn't live too long afterwards. And so, with that completed, we get our choice of Lightning Elemental Protection Potions. Well, we were gonna take the Lightning, but it's just any choice of Elemental Protection Potions. And it looks like Irene has a challenge for us now too, since that one just came up. Do we want to take it? Well, I guess we might as well. So let's take the level 37 challenge titled Inquire at the Spire. Isildrol's companion has been turned till now, but when Irene has something to say, all present are advised to listen. Well met, adventurer. May I call you Edie? Well, that is my name. That is the name of this avatar, good lady. I'm Irene, a tactical officer of the White Rams, and apparently a medic, for I find myself ordered to keep an eye on this slug. Oh, shut it, Isodrol! So the matter you were speaking to Isodrol about, I'm certain Instructor Morcott will be keen to hear the Ixal's movements in the west. Best you talk to her straight away and make plans. That'll be Mia Morcott, the leader of the White Rams and instructor of the God's Quiver. She bides this day at Eugenia's spire to the north. Take Belmont's words to her. And do watch yourself. Mia Morcott's slain many Ixal in battle, as there are trees in the woods of Proud Creek. She can be scary. Waste her time with Maffles or Bluster, and she might use you as Ixal bait. Yeah, sounds like a bitch you don't want to mess with. But we'll go ahead and speak with her anyway. I'm going to speak with her anyway. Speak with that girl. Speak with her anyway. Yeah, that song right now, that has to be one of the most boring songs I hear on the radio right now. It's like, hey, Latino guy, drink some coffee or something. You sound boring. Yes, we know of your intentions to marry that girl, but at least sound more enthusiastic about it. I mean, you want to make a big lifetime decision. You're not going to convince anyone of your intentions if you sound really boring. Get some coffee, like something from Starbucks or whatever. So yeah, let's deal with this Dryad before we continue on, because honestly, we're going to get attacked while having a conversation. And that is not what we want to have. Alright, Miyamoko. Who scratches at my door? An Ixal on the prowl for Miyamoko? I am she, born to be the bane of the Birdmen. I lead the White Rams, an arrow of the God's Quiver, aimed at the craven hearts of the Ixal. I see. We must act now, right now, to stop this threat. Extending the defensive line against the Ixal northwestern to Kelthus will be no stroll through the wood. But how the birdies will struggle in the net. I can already hear their little necks breaking. Wow. Yeah, let's complete the challenge and get out of here. Damn you. Well, on the right side, we didn't gain an experience level, but on the other hand, yeah, where someone had, and this guy we just helped out, he has the gall to draw a Dryad right into our line of conversation. Yeah, how rude. Let's take me a Molcott's challenge. Level 37 entitled, Don't Shut Me Out. Instructor Molcott commands both fear and loyalty, and one of those will bend you to her will. Resist not and find out what she wants. The White Rams are stationed at the Eugenia Spire, ostensibly on guard duty. Oh yes, protecting the chiefs of this force from the miscreants in the Ixali logging grounds to the north. Very defensive. Play defense long enough and the enemy forgets we can attack. I suppose that was the idea, but now the enemy anticipates us. Those mocking tweeting birds have sealed off the north corridor with a blockade. I spit on their cunning. It keeps me from their wee necks. Adventurer, take down the blockade with this bomb finger. Little birds not content to have a few more quiet moons before all hell breaks loose. Fine. The Excel shall feel the ram right. Meow! Yes, indeed, apparently. So let's go over to Proud Creek, and knowing we are going to likely have to sully our hands with Dryads some more, I am not looking forward to that. Yeah, since it's obvious we can never run away from these things, because they are so damn feral. And did it bring its friend over? It all seems like it did. We're gonna try and see if we can eliminate this thing quickly, because it drives me nuts. Alright, you're gone. You're gone, and I need to recover a moment. Alright, now satisfied, we can move on over to Dryad number 2. And kaboom! Now let's lay waste this damn Dryad, because I want it gone out of my life, just like all the other Dryads. Yeah, we're going on a logging spree, and I don't care if any environmentalist has a problem with it. So yeah, here's the XIV blockade. So, what we need to do is use the bomb finger, and boom! Yeah, that scotch could only be limb cutters, right? So now, 2 arms. Oh! Yeah, that's their special abilities being used. Both against my chocobo, and that's not cool. Alright, now it's your turn. Now it's your turn, limb cutter. Yeah. Too bad you're not the toe cutter from Mad Max, or else I would handcuff you to a tanker that's leaking gasoline, and advise you to use a hacksaw to cut your arm off before it explodes. The tanker does. Yeah, that's what happens at the end of the original Mad Max, if you've ever seen it. Alright, you're done. And some of my chocobo, and go back to Mio Cot. If I can just find my way out of here. Yeah, it's evening now, so that means it's gonna be harder to find my way around. That stupid lack of light. Ugh, that means running past more Dryads, trying to keep myself alive, and thankfully they didn't attack me. Mia. Well blasted! A perfect detonation! Put up your little blockades, my wee birds. They go down like a cradle on a bough. There'll be nothing but nothing to stand between the white rams and our prey. And so, we now get to take a choice of level 37 particular items. And we even get to see for the first time a gold piece at 2500 gil, but we're going to take the wristbands. We're going to take the bracelets, and we're going to equip our Lancer with them. Yeah, going up from 27 to 37. And that's quite a significant jump. Plus, on top of that, oh, she has more for us. Well, before we do, let's add to my points there. I want to focus them all on strength from now on. So now, Miyamo caught. Let's take her level 37 challenge entitled From Gridania with Love. The incomparable body language of our people says loud and clear that Molcott requires one adventurer ready to travel right meow. Carathas and the Trolls would busy little birdies they've been, filling their crop with all manner of juicy worms. Or what juicy something else? How now, there's a thought. They could be extracting crystals from those trees for their big bird, the primal Garuda. Adventurer, are you as fleet as they say? I have a letter going to Carathas for Belmont. Ah, perfect, we get to return to Dragonhead, I like that. And tell that Byblow he can count on us, and that he'd better be as good of a tactician as he used to be, even if he sleeps on feathered beds now with a strumpet on each side of him. Yeah, I don't think we'll find any complaints about that, so back to King of Dragonhead, and we can bring this day to a close as a result of that. So yeah, now up to experience level 38. Of course, making a point to get all the experience points and challenges we can get our hands on, because every point is going to count at this juncture of the game. So, returning to Kerthus, with all the tasks completed now over at Fallguard Float, we can now go over to return to Kerthus and speak with Belmont to let him know that we accomplished what he asked us to do of him. So, the White Rams will go on the hunt for us. I like that. So, let's go over to Belmont and let him know, because yeah, now we start to see more challenges being opened up, because now we're at experience level 38. So, take all of them. Back in one piece. Pardon me if I don't ask about their journey, but what did Eorzea say? Think he can get the White Rams interested? Well, this letter should be sufficient enough. A letter from Olcott? By the 12, the Ixal are cutting down trees in the 12's wood, and to offer the crystals to Garuda. 'Tis worse than I thought. She said that, eh? Suppose I've been soft long enough. I've eaten my fine table scraps and slept on a feather bed or two, though I won't swear to the other thing. It is the will of the 12, it's what this is. The White Rams in the 12's wood, me and Kerthus, with whoever will join me, the high and mighty houses Ishgal can go swive themselves. We'll stop the Ixal with or without them. Well, good to know that we've been able to gain your trust in that regard, Belmont, because yeah, there's still quite a bit of tasks to do before we can move on, because yeah, as mentioned, with now level 38, we got a whole new set of quests that we can do. In fact, there's even... yeah, there's still 37 we can take. Well, back over here... okay, it's still just level 35. So yeah, we're going to continue to take on 38s tomorrow. So yeah, we still have a lot to do, plus a level 37 challenge. All the more to get us the points we need to stay ahead of the main storyline and its mandatory experience level requirements. So anything we can do in that regard, we will definitely accept. So, with that, I'd like to thank everyone for watching the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. And when I join you again, we will continue to take on the side quests here at Camp Dragonhead to further build our experience levels. So until next time everyone, this is Matthew and Navora Autism saying take care, and I'll see you soon.